Welcome back to the 5x8 Teardrop. So you want to put door handles on your Teardrop. So I don't know if the light is bad in here or what. Let's see. Maybe I can put you right there. And I have no idea what you can or cannot see. But first thing you got to do is, don't forget, in your door, you have that little bit of a gap, which is this much space right here for your gasket, and plus that much of the wood is behind this piece of wood. So we need to find out what will bring your latch up to, maybe it should be on this side. Sorry about that. So we will bring your latch striker up to your latch plate. So I've already put a latch plate here, which is screwed through this into the wall, and I'm gonna set it back. You don't want to set it up close. Set it back like this, where it just catches enough, because if you're doing it this way and your doors are snug like mine, you won't be able to use this, which that normally goes in here. I'll show you in a little bit, but we're not using that, so we're gonna use this part. So anyway, it comes out to be about 1/4 of an inch, which is just like a little bit more than or less than 1/16 of an inch more than what you need, which is cool. Gives you bigger space for a gasket. But now let's go on the outside and look at that part. And put you on the tripod, so no more of a jiggly ride. So out here you can see better. It's 1/4 of an inch piece of plywood to bring your latch out far enough so that it locks properly. So the next thing you want to do is take your drill bit and drill a hole straight through here. And what I did is how I got that is went ahead and screwed this on. Is that the wrong handle? Yeah, that's the wrong one. I went ahead and screwed that on and ran my drill right through here. Make sure your bit's big enough so you don't ream out. You don't round out that square part there. So if you get it, do it right, your bit should just barely clear that. And you drill the hole all the way through. And the next thing is alright, let me get you looking right here. You can see this part on the handle right here. That's got to be recessed into the door so it'll sit flat. So I know that it would take a 1-inch spade bit. I've already got me a pilot hole here, and it doesn't leave a lot of room for it to wiggle. You can see in there. Don't drill that all the way through. You can drill it all the way through, but I don't. Let's get you a couple of clamps. Make sure that that's going to be able to move okay like that. Get your clamps tight. And then take your door handle out. Lay that someplace close by. Get your spade bit. Oops. I'll show you what I almost did there. I mean, it would still work, but you can see it's offset. That may have been way too fast, I feel. That's okay, we know what we're talking about. Take this off. And take that off and then kind of square it up. But you have enough slack in there. When I could have done that, I could have drilled that, it would be okay. See, now we're pretty close. And if you have any doubts, you can take your handle. As long as it slides in there, it doesn't bump anything, there's not. Let's see. That's pretty good. You just keep adjusting it until you feel safe. I mean, remember, you do have enough wiggle room in there, so it's just best to be right in the center just in case. Let's check that and see if our handle will fit in there. So, need to go a little bit more. Then once you get, let's see, we got plenty of time here. Let's just get it. Let's just get it. Let's just get it done. I'm always worried about using people's time up, but I guess you can always fast forward through a little bit if it's getting too slow for you. And just the same with your, when you gotta readjust, just do the same thing. Just keep on looking at it and adjusting. Yeah, I guess we don't need to use this, huh? Because we already have kind of a pilot going. And it looks like I'm having to cut through some staples. Run into a screw in there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is back that screw out. Because I don't want to run over a screw with my bit. This is the part somebody would edit out. But we're good. I'm going to set another temporary screw right here to the side. Alright, hopefully we didn't jack up our bit too much. Hopefully it's good enough to do one more of these. You could take that all the way through and then just use your 1/4 inch plywood in the back to stop it. What I want is, see how you see that hole in there? So if any rain gets in here, it runs in there and will likely fall here, and I'll treat all that in there with epoxy. So thinking about putting a doorknob on up like that. That way I can hang stuff on it. And I did the last one like this. Or you can do it down. Maybe I'll do it down. And then once you get there, you'll Put this on here. Of course, you know, you can seal that up. Seal that with some epoxy. And of course I have to reset that, countersink that screw right there. When you get this all screwed together and you're comfortable with the way that you like it, take your hacksaw and just cut this off right here and then hit it with some sandpaper so it doesn't leave a scratchy-ish, you know, scratchy spot, you know, to catch your arm on or your hand or something. And that's pretty much how you set a door. Once you get it all done, it should be able to still slam shut on our steel strike plate right here. And what I was talking about by this piece, if you had a big enough gap, I guess you could countersink that into the wood or cut a hole in the door, which I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do this either way. But you can put that in there to help it raise the strike plate up when it comes on here like this. But I'm not going to do that because I'm going to have a gasket, continuous gasket all the way around the door. And that's how I set a door handle on a Teardrop camper. Thanks for watching. Hope this helped you in some way. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. I appreciate it. Have a good one.